Everybody, Victor Salazar here one more time with another DJ to add to our list of Get to Know Your DJ. My friend, please introduce yourself to them and give them your occupation.
Hi, I'm DJ Luis Segura from Chicago, and my occupation is making people dance.
Nice. How long have you been doing this for?
Wow, we're going on 22 years now.
Wow.
It'll be 22 years this year, coming up in 09.
Wow, man, it's been a while. I mean, we've known each other.
Yeah.
Through the parties and all that good stuff. What got you involved in this whole madness?
And this craziness, huh? Actually, I got involved, I got to say, with music in general when I was maybe about 5 or 6 years old, when I took interest into playing the drums. And, you know, Mom said, hey, you know, we'll sign you up to music classes, whatnot. I did. I learned how to play the drums by note by the age of 7.
Wow.
And I was playing in a band and stuff, and it was really cool. I mean, like, kind of a marching band. It wasn't anything professional, but, you know, then it was around my grammar school years, maybe 85, 86. A couple of my friends were, you know, invited me to a party and said, hey, you know, we're DJing. What's DJing?
Yeah.
So I went over, checked it out, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to do it. They really got me involved in it, and ever since then, it's been non-stop for me, man.
Cool. Noticed today you did a guest spot on our show, and
thank you, by the way.
No, thank you for coming down, man. I gotta mention, I mean, your style has changed a lot from the days when I used to go to the parties to go check you out. Can you give people a brief history of your style and what you're doing now?
Wow, that's always a tough one for me because you know, here in Chicago, I've always been kind of known for pioneering a style called new wave alternative, whatever it was back then. It was really cool, and that kind of evolved from being exposed to European style of music at an early age when I was playing the drums and stuff. I played a lot of the overseas stuff, and I really got into a couple bands that I felt that, you know, were underexposed, and at that time it was kind of hard to break in because it was, you know, Chicago's always been a house city. So that kind of challenged me a little bit and said, you know, I can do this. And as you remember, Victor, you know, those years were wonderful because when we were able to express ourselves and teach people about music, and that broke ground. Through the years, I've been everywhere, man. I've done trance. I've done, you know, I play what feels good. I think, you know, if you describe what I play now, overall, it's still house. It's house because my house roots are still there. I do, you know, play house. When people ask me that, even outside of Chicago, what is it that you classify your style? I think the best way of classifying it would be a guy named Frankie G from Obscure here in Chicago said it best. He said, you play eclectic music. It's a collection of a lot of different styles. So you could be listening to an electro track and all of a sudden you hear this, you know, song you heard in the 80s that's filtered, and you know, it's just a remix of it. And I'm starting to do my own production work, so I incorporate a lot of the stuff I grew up on into my sets. Nice.
Yeah. And I've also noticed that you've been traveling a lot. You're going all over the place, huh?
I'm starting to, man. It's picking up, and it's sad to see that, you know, it's happening when I'm in my 30s now. But I think that, you know, I should have, would have, could have. I think that, you know, looking back, I think that, you know, everything that I've been through in a 22-year trajectory has brought me here, and I think that now people are starting to understand where it is I'm coming from, and as a DJ, as a producer now, that's going to be the challenge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And what kind of projects are you working on right now?
So I've got a couple different projects going on. We have an artist from New York that has sent us some work to do, and then the West Coast has just recently called, and we're going to be doing something with them. And the nice thing about it is that being from Chicago, what really sells, you know, across the board in other cities is that we're a house city, and I think that people immediately associate, you know, any DJ from Chicago being house. So they figured, okay, well, we got a lot of good producers here. Let's send them this material, and it's you know, the internet has made it so much easier now to network and to do all this stuff, and I think that's been I've been blessed with that. You know, now at my age of 30-something, to be doing this. So yeah, I've been traveling a little bit. I've done a couple cities. This year's been a pretty good year. I got a tour coming up in 2009 and maybe into 2010 that I'm setting up, and that's going to be called the Around the World Tour, where we're going to be doing a few cities. So far, we got Las Vegas down. We've got Dallas coming up.
Nice.
Mexico City, I was fortunate enough to do that. That was awesome. And we have the music conference next year again. And I'm doing a boat party, too, in July. That's going to be kind of cool because they're flying out a bunch of house DJs out there, and we're going to be doing some stuff.
Wow, very exciting. Well, I've been putting up some videos up on YouTube, and kind of joined this YouTube community of DJs, and a lot of new kids are coming out, and they look at these videos. There's a lot of guys out there. I mean, it's amazing. What kind of advice can you give to the kids that are starting out?
Look at this as the fun part to the job is always the fun part. You know, it becomes a job eventually. It will. It will become a career if you let it. But don't lose track that it's always done for fun. I mean, I can't tell you the feeling that I got the first gig I ever played when I was, you know, so young, to what I'm doing now in front of a crowd of 1,500 people, 1,000 people. It's still the same feeling, you know. But you know, the challenge now is to keep it fun, because you know you're involved so much on the business aspect of it. Don't let anybody take advantage of you with not paying you for a gig. That's one thing I'm going to tell you. You got to look at this as a business eventually, and it will become a business. But don't lose track that you are still having fun doing it.
Cool. Is there anywhere people can check you out in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I got a couple of gigs coming up. I got the monthly residency, which I still do the alternative sets at Junior's every last Saturday of the month, so I got that coming up on the 27th. We also have the big New Year's party over at the Green Dolphin with One World and Vertigo. They're doing that, and we're going to be in the green room in the back, and it's going to be an all-house electro sets back there, so it's going to be fun. And then a big Valentine's Day bash. I just got a call yesterday on it. It's about 1,400 people on that one.
Small party.
It's a small party,
yeah.
Along with some of the, I'm actually opening for a band. I'm not at liberty to discuss that one right now, but it's going to be a band that's going to be playing, big-time band. You're going to love it, Vic. And it's going to be awesome on Valentine's Day. So we got a couple projects coming up, man.
Can't wait. Would you like to give people contact information?
Sure. My main page, I don't have a website set up yet, so you can go to my MySpace page. I'm at myspace.com/L and Segura. You can look me up there, upcoming gigs and what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and you know, a bunch of pictures, bios, anything at all. And if anybody's listening out there that you know is from out of state and wants to either collaborate on a project or maybe just fly me out to your city and do a set there, I'll be more than happy. I'm ready to go.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks again for coming down. People, check out the video. We're going to be posting a recorded part of your mix too, so there'll be 2 videos of Luis on YouTube,
cool.
And plus whatever we have on NowLive.com. Thanks again, Luis. All right, everybody, practice and enjoy.